Becky, the steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car. This is first time ever driving on the left side of the road with the steering wheel on the right side. We're in the old Honda Civic, straight off the ship apparently. Look at all this. Everything's written in Mandarin. It thinks we're in freaking Japan right now on the GPS. That is not what the island actually looks like. To be completely honest, this is actually our second rental car. So let me tell you the story. So the roads are not good here in Exuma. So off the side of the shoulder there, it's like potholes and it falls off to nothing. This is my first time driving. We got the rental car. Literally got, what, a mile down the road, Becky? I hit a pothole off the side because I was hugging it a little tight because it looks terrifying at first when you see cars driving this direction right next to you. I know it's the same way as it always is, it's just backwards, but it's sketchy, trust me. Hit a pothole, tire completely freaking blows. Go to fix the tire. It's only got 4 lug nuts. 3 of the lug nuts are there still. I think it only came with 3 from the rental car place. 1 of the lug nuts won't go back on, so we only got 2 lug nuts and our little tiny donut won't even freaking drive right. So we take it back, we limp back like 10 miles an hour, the mile back to the rental car place, and here we are on our second rental car, which I have not destroyed yet. There is still very much time to do that. But let me show you guys where we're staying. We got a really badass VRBO Airbnb. It's a bunch of different letters. What is up, MFers? As you guys can tell, we are not in Nebraska anymore. Becky and I decided we need to get out of town. We need to get somewhere warmer. It's been cold at home, so we're spending the next 5 or 6 days in this beautiful place right here. We made it to Exuma, an island that is part of the Bahamas. I'm super jacked for today's video because I have some very exciting news for you guys. Probably the most exciting news you've ever heard on the American Fishing channel. But look at this view back behind me. I'm gonna throw the drone up real quick so you guys can see what we're working with back here. It's pretty incredible. Today we are going to go rent a boat and check out the harbor a little bit. We're gonna maybe go to some unexplored areas, maybe do some fishing, stuff like that, see some wildlife, do some snorkeling. And the cool thing is they said there's like sharks everywhere here. So hopefully we will see a shark, swim with some sharks, dive with some freaking turtles, all sorts of stuff. I'm freaking jacked for the next couple of videos. And of course, a little bit later on in the video, I got something to share with you guys that I think you guys are gonna be pretty freaking jacked about. But let's go rent this boat, see if we can wreck it. Seems like a bad idea. At least I didn't get any insurance. We're in 165. 165? Hey, over there. Yeah. That's her. That's the ride for the day. The old 15-foot whaler. You bet. Come on, Becky, we got fish to catch.
No fishing.
In theory, no fishing. How fast do you think this thing can go?
Not very.
This thing's like lightning, Becky. Don't talk bad about it. What has it got? It's got a 60 horse on it. Becky's got the map, and they did not do a good job on the website of explaining that you are not supposed to fish in here or anywhere in this harbor where we're supposed to keep the boat today.
Did you ask me if we could fish in here?
I did. He used some type of island English that I did not understand, but something about the fish are poisonous, and so they don't want to be liable for it. Should be pretty badass though, because we can go to a beach and then we can walk out to the ocean and we can fish out there, and then there's sandbars, we got scuba gear, we got all types of shit we can use today, and we got a whole bunch of Heinekens in here for Becky mostly, but for me as well. Mystery cave. Didn't they say there's like no oxygen in there or something?
It's not like the grotto. Do not go in there.
That's the first stop then?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Whaler, we're going through. Think we can fit?
No.
I hope so. The current's ripping in here. Gotta put our hammer down on the 60 horse to get through. That lady said that there's no fishing in the harbor. You know what the first thing I thought was?
There's tears coming up.
There was tears, but the first thing I thought was that probably means the fishing's really good. What is that? There's something in the water. Oh, that's a big ass ray, I think. Oh, it's a shark! It's huge! Good God! Get the pole out, Becky. So we just got out to a spot out here. On the map it says there is a coral reef. And I don't know if you guys can tell by the change of color up there, but there is a giant cord goes all the way that way. How you feeling? How's it look up there? Good spot to leave the old boat. Freaking private little beach right here. Someone made a little fire here. Look at this shit. Becky, we gotta search this abandoned house quick. I think Jimmy Hoffa's buried in there. It says Jonathan plus Tatiana. Jonathan plus Tatiana with a heart. Here we go, we got a fishing net. Oh, there's free goggles in here. A couple million names in here. Any EMFers been here before? And a broken Garmin radar. Man, that's disappointing. North Beach or South Beach Monument? That way doesn't exist. That's a mythical trail. So we're going to the North Beach. You bet! Yes! Yes! The ocean! Woo! That's a jerkbait spot if I ever saw one. And guess what? Pow, we got a jerkbait on. Here we go, provoke. Let's see what you're made of. 12-pound test. Should stand up to anything that lives in the Atlantic Ocean. Yep, this is where I need to be. This is where the donks live. I feel like I'm back in Costa Rica again. We catch something? Oh, we got something on. And it's snagged in the rock. I swear we had something on. Little dickhead took me to his house. All right, we got all our baits with us now. What could go wrong? Here we go. Okay. Oh, I got a guy back here. He hit it on the pause. Those are some big waves. Look at this sumbitch. It's a copper striped yellowfin snapper guy thing. Ow! I'm bleeding everywhere. All right, I'm getting away from these splashes. He's hearing it and getting excited. Slice the shit out of my... It's just my pointer finger. Probably won't feel much. All right, you can stay there then if you want to. He's got some teeth on him. Oh, careful. Good. Kiss? No kisses. Bye, buddy. Well, there are fish here at least. Painful ones. There we go. We got another guy. I got a guy on. They're all guys because I don't know the name of them. Oh, shit. We might have got a sculpin, which are very poisonous. We did. We got a sumbitch sculpin, which is poisonous. What do I do with that? Out of all the fish in the ocean, not to get spined by, this sumbitch had to get all 3 hooks. Dude. Apparently, if you get touched by these guys, you get poisoned. So we're gonna try to not do that. Becky, if I start seizing and locking up on the boat, toss me overboard. The Alaskan Bahamian sculpin guy. I'm not even poisoned, maybe! Seashells for days.
He's just a little guy. Little hermit guy.
Well, you're moving them all over.
So Becky and I took our boat over to the island to a little restaurant called Chat and Chill. In this place, we heard it was good and they have like a pig roast on Sundays, but they have a badass barbecue rib special that was it was freaking delicious. I'd strongly recommend you check it out. Look, they even gave me a nice little shirt. And now we found the conch god, Ronaldo. Hey. You're gonna make us some conch salad?
Absolutely.
So Ronaldo does some fishing. He does some fishing out way in the ocean. He does some diving for conch and stuff like that. And he's got his little station set up here. Conch's one of the most popular dishes
In the
in the Bahamas, right?
Absolutely.
So we see it at every restaurant we go to.
It's been consumed since the 1400s.
1400s. All right. Look at this guy. First time?
Second.
Second time doing it. I like it. So we got onion, pepper.
Onion and peppers. And now I'm just gonna stop this right here and go right around the corner and take the conch out of the shell.
Well, we better get some
so
fresh
we keep it all pretty fresh.
Let's do it.
Now this is the fresh conch, and I'm just gonna crack it a few times. Take it out of the shell, and now I gotta put the knife in the shell to release the mussels from the shell.
So that's how you get the conch out of. Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
And he just rolls right
What did you
out.
grab in there? Was his arm his little arm was hanging out?
Yes, that's his foot. So when I put the knife inside of it,
Pot, of course.
it just comes right out. And then it comes right out. And this here,
And then you pull this out.
you want to go ahead and
What is this?
that's the salty noodles. It's good stuff.
It's good for the manhandle.
Ah,
So now here,
pretty good.
the conch is out of the shell. And now we got the conch eyes. They have two eyes, and this is the conch mouth.
I was gonna say he's looking at me.
Yes. And this is the conch boobies. This is the foot. This is the lip of the conch. And sometimes you can find a conch pearl in the lip of the conch. That's a value from $10 up to about $15,000 per carat.
Okay.
And this is a male conch. This is the penis right there. And then the white part is the edible part. So is the skin, but it's a little chewy.
Wait, where's the penis at?
Right here.
That's like the conch dong
Yeah.
deal.
Keep on playing with it to get high.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like when it's all cleaned up and ready to. I gotta wash it up and put it in the conch salad. And work on the conch. So we just run the knife through it, not all the way through. And then turn it, and then go ahead and cut all the way through.
It's pretty good for your second time.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be a little better. So you mix the onions and the conch and the green pepper all together.
You bet.
And after doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get a fresh tomato. These are island tomatoes, locally grown. And let's give it a quick rinse. And finally dice the tomatoes. And would you like some spice in the conch salad?
Yep. You
How
bet.
spicy would you like it? Medium, mild, spicy, extra spicy?
Let's do like spicy.
Spicy, okay.
What do you want, Beck? Spice? Spicy, she says.
This is the Scotch bonnet.
Scotch bonnet.
Yes, it is. So you know, let's just go ahead and put just a little bit of spice because we can always add a little more
You bet.
if need be.
How much scoville is that, Mr. Ronaldo?
That is 190,000 scribbles.
So what's the hottest pepper?
Pepper X from California?
how much
From
scribble is
Carolina,
that?
my bad. It's 3.4 million scribbles.
Scoville.
That's correct.
So now what's the next step in the conch salad? Putting the spoon in and eating it, right?
No,
motherfucker. Okay, sorry.
The next step would be putting some orange on the conch. And this is the best way to cut an orange for squeezing.
Okay.
Because if you cut the orange the other way, it's going to have a lot more, the juice is going to stay inside because you keep all the core and not cutting the core right.
I got
So
you.
let's go ahead and squeeze. See how juicy that is?
You see how you see that? Now you get so serious.
And now, you got to put the lime, follow, and the orange.
Yes.
This is some good conch salad made by me.
Okay.
My second day, everybody.
Second day, giving it a whirl. I like it.
All right.
Look at that. Conch God knows what's up. Oh, dumping some out. Sorry, Beck. I gotta get some Scotch bonnet in there.
Yeah, if you want a little more, I got more for you.
Better.
That's so good.
Thank you.
Gotta try some, Beck.
Here we go.
Smiley, get it on.
Spicy.
It's got a little spice to it, but I think you're gonna love that.
I know it.
Real good.
It's so good.
I like it spicy.
Me too.
Gives it a whole different like flavor.
She's a little beached, I think.
Okay.
We'll get her out. Oh, lost the sandal.
You got this. I think the motors. Then it'll just gonna be
For a long good amount of shape, but the motor's good.
stuck up there. Take your feet into the sand. That a babe. Woo! Yes!
Just left the old cock stands. Finally, we got our mouth around some good old-fashioned cock. Ronaldo is the dude. So we were eating at the restaurant there, and the lady's like, "Hey, my husband's the owner. You got a lot of followers on YouTube and Instagram or whatever, and you need to meet the conch guy because he does a lot of fishing." So it turns out Ronaldo goes out in his 14-foot boat. We're in a 15-foot boat now. It's way, I mean, I could say it's way smaller, but it's like narrow, it's tiny. He says we can go out and do some fishing. So I might get up early tomorrow morning. He says there's freaking wahoo and stuff. Usually I'm not one for like, hey, I'm gonna buy a guide and troll around and he can tell me when a fish is on. I'll crank it in. But going out with Ronaldo, who lives in one of those sailboats back there, makes conch there for a living, kind of just lives the free life, the island life, as they say around here, in a little tiny boat, out deep sea fishing. Sounds pretty freaking badass. So we might go do that tomorrow morning. But I guess we're to the point of the video where you guys have been waiting for. As you saw in the thumbnail, the description, everything. Becky and I are having our first baby together. We are very, very excited. Becky, you are 26 weeks along today. So we've obviously kept it a secret for quite some time. You're probably seeing this video like, oh my God, Becky's been in videos before the last couple months and we didn't say anything. Yeah, we of course want to play it safe and everything. And I never want my personal life to be like full on display and everything on YouTube. I make fishing videos and stuff like that, but of course very, very proud, very excited, very nervous, very scared. Everything that goes along with being a father again, because Max is almost 10 years old. 10 years apart our kids are going to be. Becky is due at the end of March. Obviously you guys are going to be seeing a lot of videos until then, but we'll try to keep you up to date on how Becky is doing everything. But pregnancy has been good so far. Everything's been healthy, good with the baby. We did have some problems at the start. Becky was feeling super nauseous, not super sick, but we did like that Wyoming trip this summer. That's when we kind of found out towards the end of summer, July, August, time like that. And we went on a trip with Max, Dab Master, and we were driving on some dirt roads and a little bit rough on the dirt roads. You were not feeling the best, a little bit nauseous, definitely.
And Max still didn't know.
Max still didn't know. Becky was fake, like acting like she was taking sips of beers and then handing to me because we didn't want to tell Max quite yet or anything. So you guys aren't the only ones that we're kind of keeping in the dark on that. We're gonna have a new MFer, new Melican fishing partner, boy or girl. Really doesn't matter at all. Of course, we're gonna share our love for the outdoors and really our love for being out here adventuring together with the baby. No matter if it's boy, girl, or if it loves the outdoors, if it hates the outdoors, we're gonna make it go out in the outdoors. Also, that's another thing. We're not gonna find out the gender.
We should do an MFer pool for...
We should do like, I'll drop a link up here at the top of the description. I want you guys to vote and tell us if you think it's gonna be a boy, a girl. Yeah, serious date. We can do a little bit of everything with this. Anything that winner gets nothing. Pride and stuff. But the more you click on it, the more it promotes the channel and helps out the SEO and stuff like that. So we're not finding out the gender of the baby until the baby comes out. So Becky wanted, and I was like, sounds freaking great. Our moms are kind of like, they want to know the gender of it. So we're like, cool, we're gonna not find out. So we're kind of doing our own thing with that. We got a couple names picked out. We're still trying to decide a girl name. So maybe that's something you guys can help us out with. We definitely need a girl name. We're looking for something a little bit different, but we don't want something that's super, super popular. Maybe you guys can help us out with that. But we're very, very excited, obviously. Becky is beaming with excitement, as you guys can tell. She doesn't like to talk it or do a whole lot in the videos or anything. She likes the camera in front of my face because somehow I've decided that this is my living, putting a camera in front of my face, even though I can just cast and catch fish decently well. We're gonna go back to the house now, maybe tomorrow. I kind of want to fish with Ronaldo. That guy's badass. That conch salad, I mean, you eat a lot of ceviche and stuff like that at places where it's like, yeah, you got fresh fish and stuff, you got good vegetables, but it's almost like it's overpowered with lime. He had a perfect balance of like lime, the orange in it made it kind of sweeter, more citrusy, besides the super harsh lime. And then the Scotch bonnet pepper in that.
That was good.
So freaking good. I was so jacked about that. By the way, if you guys want to come to the Bahamas, Exuma especially, this is the way to do it. I wish we would have probably done this 2 of our days, to be honest. Would you say? Yeah, I wish we'd done this a couple of our days. We were at a really good place where you could take.
Cheaper the more days you can.
It was, yeah, totally. I almost wish we would have done this 2 of the days because the reason we didn't is we were staying at a place where you can just take a kayak out onto some sandbars and go fish. So we kind of thought it'd be the same. But even though we're kind of limited to this harbor, the harbor is probably like 30,000 acres. It's really, really big. Go to any of these beaches. You can park on a beach, walk out to the ocean, park at an amazing restaurant like we were just at the Chat and Chill. And yeah, if you guys are planning to come here, this is a great place, I think, to take kids. If you want to just do like a his and hers couples type trip, amazing for that. If you want to come here with friends, really, really good. Exuma, Bahamas, super cool. Conch. We're eating a lot of conch on this trip apparently, but
Had at least one a day.
we've had multiple conch a day, I think. And tomorrow, in the next video you see, you might actually see us on a tour. We're supposed to go on a tour where there's pigs on an island. There's iguanas on an island. You might be able to swim with sharks. I don't know, I'm kind of sketched out about everything we're gonna do, but you guys better be checking back for that one. But yeah, for me, Mrs. Milliken Fishing, we're so excited to tell you guys about our upcoming little person in here, and we'll catch you pretty soon. Right.